It's the first day of spring, snow is on the ground, and the bushes haven't really grown. This can only mean that we are just weeks away from the SWBL returning for another season of America's favorite game. For the fourth time, the SWBL brings to you the 2016 first-year player draft, live from the Skibbe Wiffleball Complex in St. Louis, Missouri.
I agree.
And we welcome you to the 2016 SWBL Rookie Draft, bringing you all the coverage as we start the process of putting together this year's franchise rosters. I am honored to host this year's draft special and am pleased to be joined by this year's analysts, including captain of the SWBL Brewers and chief financial officer for the SWBL, Mr. Peter Leicht, along with the captain of the reigning SWBL champion Rockies, Mr. Blake Spencer. Thanks so much for joining us this year, fellas.
Thanks for having us, Sam. It's a pleasure.
We're very excited over
Yes,
here.
and this is the first year in which Blake and Peter are joining us for the draft special, so they're rookies to this as well, and they'll be drafting rookies later. All right, here we go. Now, Blake, it seems like every year the SWBL grows and changes in many different ways. This offseason, we have seen the biggest overhaul of team roster changes so far in the franchise era. For that reason, this could be one of the most exciting new changes to the weekend of wiffle season we have ever seen. Which teams are you most excited to see play in 2016, Blake?
Well, firstly, you're very correct when I say 2016 is probably going to be the most exciting season when it comes to SWBL.
Yes.
Tons of changes, new players, teams are constantly changing. It's the biggest change yet. My number one team, as always, is probably the Expos. They're a whole bucket of fun, even if they aren't changing too much. You got John Leicht,
Yes.
two kids.
Old man strength.
And he was surprisingly very good last year.
Surprisingly, yes.
So, I mean,
Comeback player of the year for sure. And
yeah.
And Peter, any teams that you're really honing in on that are exciting for you in 2016?
You know, there's definitely 8 of them, but if I had to pick one, I'm going to have to go with the Yankees, I think. You know, we'll get to see Scott for a full season.
Yes,
You know, and
that'd be
we
nice.
also have Kevin Pulley coming back. We've never seen them play wiffle together. I've seen them play basketball together, but, you know, they should be making some noise, and I think they're hungry after last season.
Yeah, if you put Scott Pulley in the mix with these two, it's the last 3 MVPs of the league. And Scott put up MVP numbers in just a half a season. So imagine what he can do with a full season. I truly believe this is his prime. So it'd be nice to see him back. And Peter, the SWBL, we were the creators of the Weekend League. And we have been doing it for now, this is our 5th year. Can you believe that, guys? We've been doing this Weekend League for 5 years now. And now we are seeing other leagues start to go that route. Why do you think other leagues like the Minnesota Wiffleball Association, the Maquon Wiffleball League, and even Ontario County Wiffleball Association in New York, why are they beginning to take this approach?
You know, it's hard. You know, we've set a great example, but I think as you grow up, you know, we all started playing when we were in our young teens, and once you get to be 18 and older, you can't really play wiffle ball all summer long like you used to. So it's just a little more practical to throw it in a weekend or two, and you know, you have to do what you can do to make sure you can get the wiffle ball in.
Yeah, when leagues fold, it almost breaks my heart a little bit because there's so many different ways that you can change your league to keep playing with the people and bring the community together that you truly love. So we do that here in St. Louis, and we're glad more leagues are reaching out to that opportunity.
Especially when you have players from out of town who can't, make
Oh yeah,
those
in fact,
full
there's
trips.
even people on your team as well that have people out of town, and people on many teams in our league that come from out of town. So it's very nice. You are correct, Blake. All right, now let's preview the list of our upcoming potential draftees. With free agency already in full swing and pretty much complete, we can now focus on the new talent looking to strike big on the wiffle ball field in season 14. Guys, with the new change of free agency starting before the draft, do you think that this will affect the rookie population in 2016 and beyond as we look forward? What do you think, Pete?
You know, I think maybe it does. You know, we've kind of seen over the last few years that it's hard to get rookies in here, but I think it's basically become because they've already played in the league before. So the population's kind of thinning a little bit. I think we need to do more to reach out to newer groups.
We need a younger generation, it seems like. You guys are young, but we need even younger than, you guys, my little brother, we need people even younger. So, Blake, anything to add?
We're no Justin Bieber young.
Yeah,
so.
that is true. And he is getting older by the day, some would say.
Yes, some would say.
All right, here's the list of rookies entering the 2016 first-year player draft.
No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. It's been a long night here and a long night there, and these long legs are damn near everywhere. Hold up now, you look good, I will not lie, but if you ask where I'm staying tonight, I gotta be like, oh baby, no baby, got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love. So no, no, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu.
You know, a little bit smaller list than the previous years, guys, but I think we have some quality talent that looks on that list. And always the big question of the draft is, who do you think has the best chance to win the 2016 SWBL Rookie of the Year? Blake?
Well, I don't have the honor of knowing everybody quite on the list.
Yes.
I do know Matt Germer,
Mm-hmm.
who's DU.
Yep.
I do know Evan,
Yes.
also DU. Both great guys.
Yep.
Don't know their wiffle skills. I did have the opportunity to do some Facebook stalking on some of the guys,
Very
which,
good.
as you know, is a pretty reliable source for
Good scouting tool.
to gauge
Yeah.
wiffle ball skills. So
Yeah.
Tyler Flackney is my pick.
Yes.
I saw that he was a lefty pitcher. I don't know if he played in college or he played
He
in
did.
high school.
Yes, college baseball player and also a part of the HRL, the Home Run League in Minnesota, another wiffle ball league. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
a great pick for sure. And
Yeah.
the lefty thrower, we don't have many of those in the
Mhm.
league for sure.
Yeah.
So indeed, and Peter, what would your picks going to be for this year?
You know, I'm looking at the Astros. You know, they're likely going to have at least 3 or 4 guys drafted in this draft. So I think that Matt Rosner might be the guy that leads them. I think maybe Rob Walters is going to take him under his wing, and I think he's really going to develop and adjust quickly to the league.
That veteran leadership will come in handy. We're so glad to have Rob Walters back, and he's going to have to take some of those rookies under his wing, I believe. So, all right, and now for the draft order. Each year, the draft order begins with the worst team from the previous season, followed by the expansion teams, then the non-playoff teams, followed by the playoff teams in reverse order of finish. And if that wasn't confusing enough, here is the order for the 2016 SWBL First Year Player Draft. After a season in which once again an SWBL franchise went defeated, the 0-10 Expos franchise under league co-founder Kevin Wheatucker will handle the first overall pick in 2016. After that, the 2 expansion teams pick next, with the Phillies taking the second overall pick and the Astros right behind with the third. After a 3-7 year again, the Athletics will pick 4th overall, followed by the playoff teams, the Brewers, then the Royals, AL champion Yankees, and the last pick in the first round will go to the 2015 champion Rockies. Before the start of the second round, due to a new rule adopted for expansion franchises, the SWBL Astros and Phillies will have another pick to help fill their rosters if necessary. For the second round, the SWBL will continue with the lottery to decide the round order. This year, the Expos have been chosen to pick first in the second round, 11th overall, followed by the Phillies, Yankees, Astros, Brewers, Rockies, Royals, and we will then end the draft with the Athletics. Fellas, with the Expos on the clock soon with the first overall pick and the lack of knowledge for Kevin's rookie picks of the past, do you think that this pick that he's about to make means anything substantial, or is the Expos doomed for another 0-10 season?
You know, I think it can definitely make a difference. It might just be the difference of being 0-10 versus 1-9. I think it'll make an impact when they play the Astros in the inevitable toilet bowl.
Yes.
But if you're in the Expos shoes, why not draft a handful of guys? Now, why not have a roster 8 deep? That way, if 1 or 2 guys are standing out, you can make some switches and give more playing time.
Very good. Blake?
You have a good point there. I think they're going to be all right without the draft, even if they, don't choose anybody new. They were pretty close last year. They had 1 or 2 games. They put some numbers on the board.
Definitely.
And, this is their second year. They had some rookies last year, and I think they're going to be all right without a draft. And
Yes, always better with experience, for sure.
Definitely.
And this is an experience-driven game. I mean, look at us. We've been here for year after year, and we're constantly still on top of it. Even though we're getting older, I think experience still plays a large part in football. So yes. All right, very good. With the draft soon upon us, I'm going to head to the podium for the announcement of the start of the 2016 draft. Peter, Blake, why don't you tell the viewers about the draft rules and procedures?
will do.
Yeah. Each franchise will be awarded 5 minutes to utilize their pick. With this pick, they can choose an eligible rookie for their roster, pass the pick, or trade it to another team. Each captain must text the SWBL commissioner within the allotted time frame. If the captain does not text the commissioner within that time, their pick will be passed.
The draft will begin at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time using this clock right here. The league will also be using Twitter to announce the official time of picks, which team is on the clock, and who these franchises have chosen. Without any time to waste here, here's Commissioner Skibbe for the 2016 first-year player draft.
All right, let's do it.
Go, 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 go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2016 first-year player draft. First, we would like to welcome all of our captains in attendance tonight, and another welcome to the 2016 rookie class of the SWBL. I am honored again to announce that the SWBL Expos are officially now on the clock.
Yeah. The first pick of the 2016 first-year player draft is next. Stay tuned.
The SWBL Draft is sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season, including the SWBL, starts at Dick's. Close Outfitters, for all your ultimate beverage, home, and patio products. Also sponsored by the Corner Pub and Grill on Big Bend and Doherty Ferry. And of course, the Wendy's on Manchester Road. Wendy's, quality is our recipe.
With the first pick in the first round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Expos select Matt Germer of Missouri University. The SWBL Phillies are now on the clock. With the second pick in the first round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Phillies select Tyler Flackney from Minnesota. The SWBL Astros are now on the clock.
Okay, all right.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is...
With the third pick in the first round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Astros select Sam Rosner. Congratulations, Sam. The SWBL Athletics had the fourth overall pick, but traded to the SWBL Phillies for a case of beer. So, the SWBL Phillies are again on the clock. With the fourth pick in the first round of the 2016 SWBL draft, after a trade from the Athletics, the SWBL Phillies select Jeremy Radijak from the Wiffleball League in Indiana. The SWBL Brewers are now on the clock.
It's too dark.
With the fifth pick in the first round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Brewers under captain Peter Leicht select this beer, Peter's cousin, Bud Light. Congratulations, Bud. And we have Peter here to accept and congratulate his cousin, Bud.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, see you later. Thank you. The SWBL Royals are now on the clock. With the sixth pick in the first round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Royals select Jordan Smith, Missouri State University. The SWBL Yankees, AL champs from 2015, are now on the clock.
All right.
Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile? Am I too dirty? Am I too flirt?
With the 7th pick in the first round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Yankees select Jay Peters. Congratulations, Jay. The SWBL Rockies, the 2015 SWBL champions, are now on the clock. With the final pick in the first round, 8th overall of the SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Rockies select Evan Close. Congratulations, Evan, joining the champs. Next up, we have our supplemental round, which our new expansion franchises will have an extra pick, which means the SWBL Astros are now on the clock. With the first pick in the supplemental round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Astros select Matt Rosner, Missouri State University. The Phillies have passed their supplemental round pick, and the Brewers are the only ones that have elected to take their second round pick in the SWBL first-year player draft. So, the SWBL Brewers are now on the clock.
Okay.
You get a line and I get a pole. We'll go fishing in the crawfish hole. 5-card poker on Saturday night.
With the only pick in the second round of the 2016 SWBL first-year player draft, the SWBL Brewers select Don Hogan, Truman State University.
Hey, is this Don Hogan?
Yeah.
Hey, Don. This is Peter Leicht, captain of the SWBL Brewers. How you doing?
Oh, wonderful. What can I do for you today, Peter?
Well, Don, I just wanted to congratulate you. As you may not be aware, but the Brewers have selected you in the second round as the last pick of the draft. Welcome to the Brewers Wiffleball franchise.
Oh, my God.
How do you feel?
Holy shit. I gotta call my mom.
Yeah, call your mom. That's what I did. I remember when I did it too. But are you excited? Are you ready to roll?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm down. What's the schedule?
We'll be in touch. Memorial Day weekend. And just
Okay, cool.
all right.
Awesome. Well, thanks, everybody. I'm
You're welcome. Nice work out there.
Oh, sweet. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Congrats, Don.
We'll be in
From
touch.
Blake.
We'll be in touch.
All right.
Bye.
Congratulations, Don. This concludes the 2016 first-year player draft for the SWBL here in St. Louis, Missouri. Congratulations to all of those rookies that were selected to this year's class. If you were not selected in this year's draft, you will roll over to free agency, which begins right now. Any team can sign you. May 27th is season 14. It's a season you will not want to miss. It's a new era of wiffle ball here in St. Louis again. Stay tuned for season 14. Thanks for coming tonight.
Woo!